I cannot wait to talk to these next folks.
Oh, my goodness.
Divine intervention for this year's Bears season.
Right on time, because training camp just opened as well, right? Well, the Pope was gifted a The Pope t-shirt. And we're excited to speak with the family from right here in Chicago who gifted it to the Pope, Marcel and Ann Munoz. Thanks so much for joining us.
And family.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
Morning. Okay, you guys are season ticket owners, and we're just in Italy. Or you're still in Italy. I'm
They're
sorry.
in Rome.
I can see
Rome,
that now.
Italy.
Tell us about what happened. What was your reaction to the presentation? Now kind of going viral. People are seeing it.
Yeah, definitely. So we were here for the week. We saw that he was on vacation, so he wouldn't be at the St. Peter's Basilica. But I did see that he was, in smaller churches, doing small masses. So we figured the one that we were here, we can drive to. It took about 45 minutes to get to. And we just went and we showed up. We were almost, only like 20 minutes before the Mass. But we were able to shimmy over into an area kind of next to a wall. There wasn't a barricade yet. But then they put it right in front of us. So we just stayed through the whole Mass. It was the whole under the sun. We got the communion, all that. And then when he came out, we thought he wasn't going to see us because he was on the other side, greeting everyone, blessing them. And then he turned to us and then made a beeline to us. So all five of us were wearing these shirts in a row. Everyone there was all dressed nicely. We were all kind of a little obnoxious.
So the shirts,
again, we're wearing this.
Attracted him.
And
yes, yeah.
I mean,
is that right? So the shirts actually drew him in like a magnet then.
Yeah, totally. Everyone's in white and other light colors, and we're just the Pope kind of, standing there. So he came. I was talking gibberish, but I mainly said Chicago. I said Go Bears, and I said, we love you, Pope. And then he said Chicago, and then he was greeting and blessing the rest of the family here. And the great thing about it was, we had a T-shirt, so my wife got an extra T-shirt.
So I'm a little over the top sometimes, and I was like, oh, this would be fun to wear even just around the Vatican, representing Chicago. Just some fun pictures could be taken. And I'm like, let me just buy one more on the off chance that maybe we could see the Pope and maybe wave it from like back in the crowd and maybe like throw it at him or something. So this was beyond our wildest dreams that we actually got to get his attention and have a short conversation with him and just look him in the eye and him smiling at us, holding our hands. I kissed his ring.
Wow.
And our son Rocco was just like, this is for you. And he's like, for me? And we're like, yes. And we didn't even think he would take it, but he did take it. And it was like, oh my gosh,
That's Rocco right there handing him the T-shirt. So was he switching kind of between speaking Italian to the people and then English to you guys? How was, paint a picture for us.
I was shouting, I was like essentially saying Chicago, Chicago. And then he goes, Chicago. But he was still like in an Italian accent, which kind of threw me off. But then, again, he was smiling the whole time. And then he accepted the gift, which was great. Because we've seen him take like a White Sox gifts and things like that. So we figured, well, let's go the Bears angle since we're a big Bears family. So, but it was great. He took it. And yeah, hopefully,
And then he converted back to Italian when he passed us.
What's that experience been like telling this story to all of your family members back here in Chicago? I'm sure they were like, no, you didn't meet the Pope.
Well, it's crazy because I was the camera person and it was so bright and I couldn't even see the screen. So I'm just like kind of recording blindly, and it happened, and we were just ecstatic that it happened. That I was like, well, let me see what kind of footage I got. And amazingly, it was like all in the frame. And then also, the Pope's official photographer got that shot and posted it to their official Instagram page, which was like 14 million, followers. And we're like, oh my gosh, we've gone viral.
Yeah. What a memory.
Munoz family, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Rome. Safe travels back here to Chicago. Congrats on the viral moment. We absolutely love it.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go Bears.